So I very recently started driving into work because I found a bunch of free parking spots, which I thought would always be available. And today I've just been burned by the gods of parking, and I have to park near Redfern Park and catch an Uber from Redfern to Belvoir. I should have just caught the bloody train. Never again. Advice to anyone who's ever working around here: don't come and park in the day. There is absolutely nowhere to park, and it's incredibly stressful. Ugh. Awful. Anyway, going to work now. This audience today is amazing. There's such a large variety. I love doing unwaged performances. The unwaged performance is when people with a healthcare card can come and see the shows for free. So you get all walks of life. Sometimes you get really wealthy pensioners coming, which is ridiculous, but often you get people from the community, people from local schools or local aged care facilities coming in and experiencing the show. And these people really can't afford to see theatre, and so it's wonderful to make things accessible. It's one of my favourite things to do at Belvoir, and the audiences are always amazing because they're usually not your theatre audiences, so they'll laugh really loud and they'll boo if they don't like it, or they'll get up and leave. But it's a treasured performance. I really, really enjoy it. I just took the opportunity to duck into Woolworths to pick up powdered milk. Because a friend of mine said, "Oh, it's great that you love baths, you should try a milk bath instead of always using Epsom salts." And that's fair enough. Epsom salts are expensive and they smell delicious, but I'm going to try to have a full cream milk powder bath tonight instead and see if that's any good. Wonder if I'll smell like milk afterwards. Find out. Tonight's show was rather special. Our show, Wayside Bride, is about Ted Noffs and the work at the Wayside Chapel in King's Cross. And he was a minister who, let's just say, did his own thing and thought his own thoughts, and was very progressive towards people who were not included by other religious people. And his family came to see the show tonight. So it's his grandchildren, and his wife has recently passed away. She was featured in the show as well. And it was so nice to be able to share this with people who remembered the people who were in the story. And they were lovely, lovely people, very enthusiastic. They cheered, they stood up at the end, and then everybody had a drink with them afterwards. And they're going to come again. So, you know what turned out, the beginning of the day was really horrible, but it ended really nicely. So, thank you very much for coming, the Noffs. You're welcome anytime.